A home is more than just a place. It's a foundation. It's where our bonds were forged, our values were built, and where our futures truly began. For every LaSalle Green Hills alumni, that home remains within us. The LSGHAA is a union of former students, strong in faith, committed to serve, and united as one in communion. Our mission is to identify, support, and create advocacies that reflect our core Lasallian values. We serve as the bridge to the Lasallian community in the Philippines and around the world. We are a community that shares best practices, striving to be a premier union that actively promotes faith, service, and communion. Reconnect, serve, lead. Join the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association today and become our lifetime member. Animo LaSalle.
and in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. Emerald Archers, wearing their white tops with green shorts, taking on 103 in the all green with the script numbers and lettering. Tom Koo trying to open the scoring with a 3 but rolls out. Second try by Siako and he gets fouled. So Tom Koo together with Bon Siako are joined by Kyle Chua, Maru Espiridon, and Fico Messina. Starting for Emerald Archers, that's Rafael Rodillo, Mickey Kalinawan, John Marie Huico, Brian Carzon, and Federico de los Santos. 1 for 2 from the line for 103 who are missing the services of one Franco Lim, one of the prolific combo guards, or should we say swingmen for this squad. Bonsiaco gets a long rebound. Tom Koo, the nifty find for Maru Espiridon, diving through the lane for that layup. 3-0 start for 103 Rodillo drives to the lane, drops it off, but stolen away by Bonsiaco. It's a 2-on-2. Tom Koo couldn't finish it. And now Emerald Archers on the counter attack. Huico, stop and pop. That's an air ball from foul line extended. Fico Messina starting the fast break. The drive, the kick for the 3. And it's no good for Kyle Chua. Second try, Siako couldn't get it through. Long rebound by Rafael Rodillo. Rodillo on the 2-on-2 attack. Rodillo with the inside hand finish to no avail. Tom Koo with the rebound and fires it to Fico Messina. 16 on the shot clock. Espiridon goes downhill. Espiridon with a step through and gets called for steps. Early goings of the first quarter. 2 minutes down, 8 to go. Huico sends it over to Brian Carzon. Huico with 10 seconds on the shot clock. It's stolen away here by 103 and the finish on the other end by Maru Espiridon. .50 start now for 103 They go to Rodillo. Rodillo steps through. That won't fall. Now Fico Messina trying to go for the attack here. They go to Tom Koo. Back to Messina. Chua. Foul line extended jumper. Got it! And it's now a 7-0 start for 103 against Emerald Archers. Shot clock down to 12 now. Huico. Jumper from the left wing. Not enough English on that one. Tom Koo with the rebound. Messina goes downhill. Leaves it off for Chua, who gets fouled. Two free throws on the way here. Or should we say a baseline inbound. Tom Koo sends it back to Chua, who misses. Espiridon offensive board, puts it back up and gets harmed on the way up. It will be 2 from the line here for Maru Espiridon. Espiridon this season averaging 19 points, 10 rebounds on the double-double. Now with 5 points this evening. Nine zip is our count. As we are about to reach the 6-minute mark of the opening period. Carzon, jumper, left short. Another rebound secured by Huico. Or should we say that was Siako rather. Espiridon, hang time move. Couldn't get it to drop. Second time around is the charm. 5:54 remaining as Huico trying to make a move right here. Gives it up and the 3 Down it goes for Mickey Kalinawan. .14 on the shot clock. Tom Koo, specialty of the house, but misfired on that opportunity. Steal completed by Kyle Chua. Chua rises, but misses from inside the paint. Third try on this possession. Scramble for the loose ball, won by Federico de los Santos. It's going to be a one-on-one play here. Rafael Rodillo gets that floater to go. We are down to the final 5 minutes of the first quarter. Espiridon. That ball tapped away and stolen by Joseph Uy. Or that's Rodillo, who misses from down low. Koo thought about the three. Gave it up to Chua from the free throw line. Rims out. Tom Koo offensive board and the score. Tom Koo, one of the most durable players here on the court for 103++, making his season debut today. Wico from the parking lot, rims out. Espiridon clears the rebound. Siako going downstairs. Siako gets fouled. .407 left here in the first quarter. It's 13-5 in favor of 103++. As we take a look at this replay on that last sequence, that Tom Koo shot from the dunker spot. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll be back in a moment. Back in the action here inside Gameville Ballpark, court number 1. As Emerald Archers having a hard time to keep up with 103++. Floater missed by Daniel David. He gets to steal back David against 3 defenders. But a great stop right there by Maru Espiridon. 16 on the shot clock. Another rebound, this time by Daniel David. 10-point ball game in favor of 103++. As we are down to the final 3 minutes and 23 of the opening period. Baseline J. Got it! Automatic for Jed Deriquito coming off the bench. 3 minutes and 10 left. 16 on the shot clock. They kick it out to Espiridon. And gets that banker to go. 2 minutes and 56 left here in the opening period. Again, thank you for tuning in to our broadcast on pusap.com. Your game, your community. Baseline jumper won't go in for Jeffrey Wico. 103++ on the run. They go downstairs to Jerome Mendoza. The kick out to Ryan Smith. One more time. They reset their offense going downstairs. 2 tries. Rejected by Daniel David. 10 on the 24 now. They send it over to the other side. Chua with a fake and the shot. Kyle Chua makes this a 12-point advantage. 19-7. Wico gave it up here to Dixon T. They send it over to Deriquito. And a nice feed down low to Jomari Wico on that cut. And the score. A minute and 49 left here in the opening period. Smith. Mendoza. Drive off the window. Rattles out. Another rebound secured by Bonciaco. Here comes the rack attack. And the score for Maru Espiridon. It's 21-9. A blowout in the making here for 103++. If they could maintain this pace. Turnover there on a bad pass by Emerald Archers. More reinforcements coming in. Daniel Escueta together with Josiah Yu. Siako sends it to the corner. Josiah Yu offline on the jump shot. Emerald Archers. They need to account for something here. Especially they're having a hard time getting through this 103++ defense. Eye in the sky fine, down low. They go for the extra pass as Siako fakes the pass and misses that layup. Now Emerald Archers, a chance for them to cut into this 12-point deficit. Half a minute left. 103++ on the run. Shot clock is off, but still they go on early offense here. Josiah Yu, a little too strong off the backboard. Wico, the runner. No go. David with 9 on the shot clock. Double pump shot, and there's a foul. .9 seconds remaining. Not exactly a nice situation here as Daniel David heading to the free throw line, trying to make this a 10-point ball game after one. Daniel David, 2 out of 2. 21-11. Enough time here for 103++ to raise their lead back to 12. Mendoza misses on the second try. That wouldn't have counted even if it went in. After one, it's 103++ 21. Emerald Archers 11 as we take a look at some of the highlights, or more like that replay of that last drive to the basket from Maru Espiridon. We'll be back after these reminders. This year, 26 EcoOil won LaSalle Alumni Basketball League, presented by Smart Sports. The 26 EcoOil One LaSalle Alumni Basketball League is presented to you by Puso Pilipinas. Also brought to you by Feel Great System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan Blue Fire LPG, and Star Margarine. Organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Association. Second quarter now underway and 103++ up big against Emerald Archers at 10 points, 21-11. This is Diego De La Paz bringing you the action from Gameville Ballpark, Court 1. Smith to Mendoza. Smith to the right wing, and that jumper won't go through for JJ Uyang. A fresh entry into the ball game for the 103++ squad. Yu, the kick out. 10 to shoot. Smith launches the three. Off the mark. Second try. And that was Josiah Yu, bothered by the defense downstairs. 6 seconds to shoot. They go for the elbow three. Josiah Yu short. Rebound by Daniel David. Now Emerald Archers trying to get something going here. David outside his comfort zone. Kalinawan, straightaway three, an air ball. That reverse layup by Federico de los Santos, a little too deep underneath the basket. Back and forth action we go. Steal completed by Brian Carzon. They feed it to David. David against two defenders, bothered by Daniel Escueta. Mendoza fakes, gives it up. Ouyang, the jumper in heavy traffic. Ouyang gets another crack at the basket. And 103++ YSC resets. That jumper won't go in for Jerome Mendoza. That's a third chance. Another three on the way. Still won't go in for Josiah Yu. And Emerald Archers with that dangerous pass that resulted in a turnover. Seven and 30 to go here in the second quarter. 103++. Trying to extend their lead further. Fico Messina, straightaway three. Short. Long rebound for 103++, courtesy of Daniel Escueta. Now Tom Koo back in the game as well. Another short arm three. Rodilio going on the attack against Tom Koo. He gets fouled. 2 free throws on the way for Rafael Rodilio. Rodilio's first free throw rolls in. 21-12, it's a palindrome score as we near the halfway mark of the second period. Daniel Escueta with the rebound. Messina, eye in the sky find there. Ouyang misses from point blank. Tom Koo gets the offensive board. Daniel Escueta to Fico Messina. 9 to shoot. Escueta drops it. Ouyang bothered from behind. Rodilio gets the loose ball. Rodilio heading the 2-on-2. It's whirling dervish move, but Fico Messina saw through it. Messina going downhill, feeds Tom Koo. Koo misses from point blank. Ouyang tried to save it. It will stay with 103++. Both teams making adjustments with 6:14 left in the half. Chua misses from the left elbow. Rodilio directing traffic here. 15 on the shot clock. They go to the left elbow three-pointer, but Daniel Escueta reading it, and see you later. 23-12 for 103++. Messina tried to gamble for the steal. Luckily for him, jumper didn't go through for Daniel David. Here comes a 3-on-2 attack, and Messina was able to get that foul on the play. Messina's first went short. Chance to make this a 12-point lead with this free throw. Messina 1 out of 2. Wico 17 on the 24 now for Emerald Archers. Drives down the lane, one-hander, rolls out. Tom Koo with the rebound. Koo bothered and blitzed there earlier. And now 103++. Quick attack. Escueta misses the right hand finish. Escueta That's a third serving here for 103 plus plus. They dump it down low, but before the pass, a foul first called against Emerald Archers. Or it was tapped last rather by the Emerald Archers. 12 seconds on the shot clock. They go inside. Tom Koo fakes. Extra pass to Messina. Shot clock down to 5. They need a shot to go up here. They go to Tom Koo at the corner. The time winding down on the clock. Now Derequito by his lonesome in this 1-on-3. And still Derequito gets the offensive board. He has reinforcement in Daniel David, who misses. Now it's 4-on-3. And still, the Emerald Archers having a hard time getting to the basket there, unlike 103 plus plus, courtesy of JJ Uyang. 4:05 left. John Murray Rico, series of moves, kicks it out. Now in the hands of Jeffrey Rico. Tom Koo on the counter attack. Tom Koo, right-handed finish, not enough. But Tom Koo gets the ball back off that Daniel Escueta rebound. 3 minutes and 44 left here in the second quarter. As we take a look one more time at that last sequence, Daniel Escueta feeding Tom Koo for the score. We'll be right back after this. Steady lang. This is your 26 EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League. Emerald Archers down big here by 16 points. Tom Koo on the leak out. Tom Koo off the window and in. 30-12 in favor of 103 plus plus. Rico still with the leather with 10 to shoot. Dixon T. Now to Paulo David. Shot trickles in for Emerald Archers. 30-14. Fico Messina going downhill. Decides to kick it out to Tom Koo. Uyang. Off glass, no good. Another stop here by 103 plus plus, but did not bear fruit as they turned the ball over. Daniel David and Dixon T will check out of the match for Emerald Archers. Also, we're seeing the entry here of Bonsiaco. 2 minutes and 28 left here in the second quarter. Three-pointer rattles out for Dixon T. Great recovery here, Rodilio. With a shot down low and the score. .205 left before we hit the intermission. And that was Bonsiaco with the double pump shot to get the hoop, the harm, the three-point play the hard way. Bonsiaco with the bonus, takes it and makes it. .17 advantage here for 103 plus plus. Rico sends it over to the corner. Whistle first before that last pass. And it is on Maru Espiridon. 3 left short there, coming from Mickey Kalinawan. Now here comes 103 plus on the run. Tom Koo kicks it out to Siako. 12 on the shot clock. The shovel pass goes back to Siako. Had the ball tapped away. Emerald Archers now on the run. They go to Carzon. Carzon had the ball stolen away by Fico Messina. Oh! You got Amanda. I think that was Rafael Rodillo sandwiching Fico Messina on the floor. 65 seconds left. Tom Koo. And that three, easy, like Sunday morning. 36-16, 20-point spread in favor of 103 plus. Tom Koo, good defense there on Wico. Wico rises from straight away, but too strong. Messina on the leak out, and the score down low. .22 lead for 103 plus as we are down to the final 25 seconds of the period. 6-point ball game. Carzon drops it. Rodillo misses. Messina, forward pass. Going to Maru Espiridon. Espiridon to Chua with the banker. 40-16 and down to the last 2 seconds. Mickey Kalinawa on the feed. And at the buzzer, no good for Jeffrey Huico. After 2, it's 103 plus over Emerald Archers, 40-16. And don't go anywhere, we got more action coming your way here in the 26th EcoOil One LaSalle Alumni Basketball League presented by Smart Sports.
A home is more than just a place. It's a foundation. It's where our bonds were forged, our values were built, and where our futures truly began. For every LaSalle Green Hills alumni, that home remains within us. The LSGHAA is a union of former students, strong in faith, committed to serve, and united as one in communion. Our mission is to identify, support, and create advocacies that reflect our core LaSallian values. We serve as the bridge to the LaSallian community in the Philippines and around the world. We are a community that shares best practices, striving to be a premier union that actively promotes faith, service, and communion. Reconnect, serve, lead. Join the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association today and become our lifetime member.
This is the 26th EcoOil One LaSalle Alumni Basketball League. It's co-presented to you by Puso Pilipinas. Also brought to you by Feel Great System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan, Blue Fire LPG, and Star Margarine. Shot clock at 12 and the floater is good for Emerald Archers. As we start third period of play, 103++ now with their lead at 40-18 at the moment. Tom Koo with the 3. Uno, dos, tres. It's now 43-18 lead here for 103++ over Emerald Archers at the start of the third quarter. Once again, this is Diego De La Paz bringing you the action from courtside here at Gameville Ballpark, court number 1. And the leak out here, Tom Koo. See you later. And what a play here for 103++ as they're trying to get further into the winning column here. Chua in transition and in rhythm, takes it and makes it. So let's take a look at some of our stats after 2 quarters. Emerald Archers struggling mightily. 70% shooting versus 103++ shooting 31%. And we'll break down more of the numbers after this timeout. Don't go anywhere. We'll have more action shortly. Action continues here inside Gameville Ballpark, Court 2. 47-18 in favor of 103++. As 2 minutes already lapsed here in the third quarter. Rodillo gave it up here to Federico de los Santos. Back to Rodillo. Now they find Dixon T. Kalinawan rises for 3 off to the left. Rebound secured by Maru Espiridon. Forward pass to Chua. Chua snaking through. Tom Koo. 1 fake, 2 fake. Milkshake. Score down low. .16 to shoot now for Emerald Archers. They go to Rafael Rodillo. Rodillo drive. The kick out pass to Federico de los Santos. Butterfingered out of bounds. So far it's been a bloodbath in favor of 103++. As I mentioned earlier, shooting was paltry for Emerald Archers, now made worse at 16%. 103++ modest from 3-point land, 2 out of 13 for 15%. Rebounding battle squarely won here by 103++, 52-25. 16 assists as well for that squad. Points in the paint also. Most of their baskets were also in transition with those 9 points off turnovers and also 10 fast break points. Leading the way for Emerald Archers, that's Daniel David with 4, Rico with 4, and Rodillo with 3. Tom Koo now with 16, Espiridon with 12, and Kyle Chua with 8. 12 to shoot now. Another miss from downtown for Daryl Deang. Or check that was Mickey Kalinawan rather. Chua. Like a walk in the park or like a layup line, making it look easy for 103++. Daniel David sends it over to Brian Carzon. Carzon, right-handed finish, trickles in with that soft touch. 5:49 remaining. We got Chua, who rises for that jumper and gets it in. 17 to shoot and tapped out of bounds by Jerome Mendoza. 4-man swap here for Emerald Archers. They bring in Jed Deriquito together with Jeffrey Wico, Van Allen Ong as well. $14 on the shot clock. Rodilio goes to Van Allen Ong. Pass picked away by Daniel Escueta. Escueta trying to find a friend here. Unfortunately, Jeffrey Wico could not keep it in bounds. 17 on the shot clock. Baseline inbound. Chua misses that floater. Rebound, Daniel David. Van Allen Ong sends it to the corner. Now they kick it out straight away to Jeffrey Wico. They feed Daniel David from 14 out but misses. 103 plus on the counter attack here. Ouyang, that pass a little too sharp. Turnover 103 plus off the hands of Jerome Mendoza. 4:20 remaining here in the third. Van Allen Ong throws the ball away. Back-to-back turnovers here for Emerald Archers. 57 to 22. 16 to shoot now. They go to Mendoza. Mendoza drops it inside. And Ouyang blows that layup. Jed Deriquito goes to Van Allen Ong. Ong, inside hand finish. No dice. David, soft touch for the big man. Ouyang with the handoff here to you. Now Mendoza. Mendoza to Smith. And Ouyang. Active play for that left-handed finish. 59 to 24. A massacre, a demolition, a bloodbath in favor of 103 plus. Another rebound by Daniel Escueta. Nearly a turnover right there for 103 plus. Save for the active hands of you. 12 to shoot, Smith. They feed the ball down low, and downstairs goes Jerome Mendoza. 2 minutes and 55 remaining in this third quarter of action. And that's another miss for Emerald Archers. And it's a 17 to 6 third quarter that has broken this game completely wide open. Shot clock down to 16 for 103 plus. Long two from the left wing. Swished in by Josiah Yu. Wico misses from the paint. Mendoza nearly had his pocket picked from behind by Van Allen Ong, but last touch by Jerome Mendoza. Wico gave it up here to Brian Carzon. Back to Jeffrey Wico from inside the paint. Hits the heel of the rim. Mendoza. 1 against 4. Mendoza slicing through that defense like a hot knife through butter. 1:33 to go before we hit midway point of the second half. 3 launched and missed by Jed Deriquito. Offensive rebound, Brian Carzon. That's Jomari Wico, who gave it up to Carzon, who missed it at 3. Carzon attacking and missing that right-handed layup. And ball is out of bounds off of Jerome Mendoza, who couldn't keep himself in bounds. Wico, 10 seconds to shoot. Carzon from the foul line. More struggles continue for Emerald Archers in this ball game, and it's a scramble for the loose ball, and neither one of those players, that was Rafael Rodillo and Daniel Escueta, initially they didn't want to let go of getting entangled. Under a minute left here in the third period. Ouyang turns, fires, but misses. Van Ong. Now Wico. That's Jomari Wico. Jomari Wico goes downhill. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Had to kick it out. Scoop finish courtesy of Jed Diriquito. Shot clock is off here for 103++. Smith clearly, wisely clears it out. 7 to shoot now. They give it back to Smith. Smith swings it to Josiah Yu for 3. Uno, dos, tres. Masterful way to end the third quarter for 103++, as they continue to lead, this time 68-28 over Emerald Archers after 3 quarters. As we take a look at that last replay, that last play by Josiah Yu, drills in that triple. And after 3, 68-26 in favor of 103++. Final 10 minutes underway here in the 26th EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League matchup between Emerald Archers and 103++, and it's presented to you by EcoOil, Smart Sports, and Puso Pilipinas. Also brought to you by Feel Great System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan, Blue Fire LPG, and Star Margarine. Also organized by Kings of the Court, Sports Plus PH, and in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. This has been a bloodbath since the beginning. 103++, outmatching, out-hustling, and definitely outscoring Emerald Archers in this one, 70-26. That three-pointer is pure for Josiah Yu. Leading scorers so far for both squads: Tom Koo with 16. We got Kyle Chua with 14 and Maru Espiriton with 12, while no player from the side of Emerald Archers is in double digits. Daniel David now with 8 points, Carzon with 4, and Diriquito with 4. And the three-pointers continue to rain here inside Gameville, and the dry season has officially started here in the Philippines. Another turnover here for Emerald Archers in what has been a frustrating and agonizing 32 minutes so far in the ball game. Heat check missed there by Josiah Yu. Van Allen Ong, floater, missed. Foul called against Emerald Archers in that sequence. 2 on the way here for Van Allen Ong, averaging 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists per ball game. Drills in his first free throw of the evening. Goes 1 out of 2. Apologies to Van Allen Ong for that announcer's jinx. 17 to shoot. They get a corner 3. They send it to the corner earlier. They do that again. after the reset. The miss from beyond the arc for Yu. Second try. Ouyang misses. A third opportunity here with a fresh 14 on the shot clock. Once again, they go downstairs. Ouyang lost the basketball. Stolen away by Jo Marie Wico. Van Allen Ong with an inside hand finish. 76-31. Jumper is up and rattles out for JJ Ouyang. 19 on the 24. They kick it out here to Mickey Kalinawan, who once again builds a house of bricks for the Emerald Archers and then gave up that last foul. Messina. Give it up to Ouyang. Shot clock at 16. Kick it out to Messina. Straightaway three off to the right. The rebound by Jerome Mendoza. Fresh 14 on the shot clock here. Messina. Rack attack. Can't get it to go, but on the third time around, that's Daniel Escueta. Down low. 6 minutes and change remaining in this ball game. Wico dumps the ball down low. Ball ping-pongs its way back to Daniel David. David fires and misses. Van Allen Ong gets the steal off that 103++ fast break attempt. Van Allen Ong misses from down low, and it will stay with Emerald Archers. Shot clock at 17. The jumper won't go through for Rafael Rodillo. (18 to shoot. Yu dumps it down low. Too much passing there for 103++, leading to this fast break attempt by Emerald Archers. Van Allen Ong gets hammered across the arm. 2 on the line on the way for Ong. 3 points and 1 rebound so far this evening. One out of 2 from the free throw line for Ong. 78-32. So in favor of 103++, as it has been the entire ball game. Messina. 12 seconds on the shot clock. 103++, burning away more clock. And Yu overshoots the mark on the three-pointer. 2 servings, but no result here. Van Allen Ong airballs from the baseline. Gets a second try here. Wico for 3. Left it short. Another rebound by Daniel Escueta. 19 on the shot clock. Inside hand finish. Rolls out. And so does Kyle Chua's putback attempt. Rodillo dumps it down low. Shot rolls out for Brian Carzon. Both teams either committing unforced errors here or missing their shots in the last 6 to 8 possessions. And finally, after a long dry spell, Kyle Chua makes it from the post. Van Allen Ong misfires, but well defended by 4 green shirts. Yu to Chua, the extra pass. Jerome Mendoza tried to draw closer. Yu on the reset. They go to Mendoza again, who rattles out the jumper, and Chua misses the point blank shot. 3 minutes and 40 left here in the fourth quarter. Floaters up and in for Jomari Wico. Messina. Now they go downstairs to Kyle Chua. Chua. From a single to double coverage, not a problem for him downstairs. 82-34. Rodillo. Stolen away by Fico Messina. Messina heads his 3-on-2. Messina. Right-handed finish off target, but right there on that trailer, Kyle Chua with the offensive rebound and the score. As we are down to the final 2 minutes, the midnight hours of this match. 50-point lead. Mendoza couldn't make it 53. Van Allen Ong drives. Couldn't get that layup to drop. Messina. They dump it inside to Kyle Chua. And the score, 86-34. 2:25 remaining here in the final period as we take a look at this EcoOil replay. That post move to the baby hook off the window for Kyle Chua. We'll be back in a moment. Two minutes and 25 left here in the final period. And coming up next, our second to the last match of the evening, Mangiamo Ristorante versus Team GM, still in the 39 and below recreational. Then closing out the night, it will be Six Eyes versus Darwin. Tom Koo returning to the fold with Siako. They find JJ Uyang inside, who gets fouled. We're down to the last 2 minutes of the ball game, and Uyang bricks his first free throw. Uyang makes 1 out of 2. Van Allen Ong. David back to Ong, and David misses. JJ Uyang to Tom Koo. Tom Koo says, "See you later." 89-36. 53-point advantage for 103++. De Los Santos overshoots the mark on the jumper. Van Allen Ong dumps it down low, and David gets a triple B, the bump, the bucket, and the chance for the bonus. Minute and 21 left here in the fourth and final quarter, and David narrowly makes that bonus free throw. Minute and 15 left here in the final frame. They feed Espiriton down low. And it's been that kind of a ball game for 103++, hitting their shots from the outside, mid-range, and those nifty passes also opening up that Emerald Archers defense. David on the putback and got it. 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth and final quarter, 91-41. Back to a 50-point ball game. Step through to the finish courtesy of Bon Siako. The icing, the frosting on the cake already applied much earlier. Probably this one, the fondant. The candied flowers and what have you on this 103++ victory over the Emerald Archers as they would just wind things down. 3 seconds difference for team game and shot clock, and Van Ong doesn't want to finish on a low note. And with this one, a 48-point victory officially for 103++ over Emerald Archers, 93-45. And that is your final score. Emerald Archers downed by 103++. And that will conclude that ball game. Coming up next, one more time, it is Mangiamo Restaurante against Team GM as we continue action at the 26th EcoOil Wanda Salle Alumni Basketball League, presented by Smart Sports and co-presented by Puso Pilipinas.